Hello students of standard 3rd. Today I am going to teach math subject and lesson number 1, Introduction to Geometrical Figures. Now children, you can see the different geometrical figures here like quadrilaters, triangles and circles. Now for quadrilaters you will find there are 4 sides and 4 corners. For this rhombus, square and this is the rectangle. Now here the three sides triangle, that is acute triangle, this is equilateral triangle and obtuse triangle and right angle triangle, and these are the three circles. So these are the different geometrical figures: quadrilaters, triangles and circles. Now look at the pictures below, identify the geometrical figure, draw it and write its name. So children have to write the names of the figure and draw also. Now here you can see the picture given of a TV. So figure is a rectangular and the name of the figure is rectangle. Now next picture is of a carom board. So what is the figure here? Square. So you have to draw the square shape and then name the figure, that is the square. Now here this is the figure of a triangle, two triangles joined together. So what you can say, this is a triangle with a, this is a square with a diagonal. So you can say here the figure is triangle and the name of the figure is triangle. The next one is again, this is a keyboard. So it is a again a rectangle figure. So you can write here this is a rectangle because the two opposite sides are equal. So this is a rectangle. So you have to draw the figure of rectangle in vertical shape and write the name rectangle. The next is a circle. So you have to draw the circle and write the name of the figure, that is circle. Now in the next figure you will find, now here there are so many shapes given. Now here the first is a square and then there are circle, one big circle and then there are four small circles. Now in the next picture you will find there is a door and on the door there is a hanging of the paper, that those papers are in triangle shape. So this is another figure, that is triangles. The next is the windows. In the windows there are six rectangle shapes. You can see the figure. These are the rectangle shapes. Again here there is a circle and then square, rectangle, triangle, and this is again rectangle in vertical shape and then three circles. Again triangle and then rectangle. Now in the next picture you will find circle and then this is a half circle and then triangle, then rectangle, triangle and rectangle. So these are all the different geometrical figures you can see here. So the question is, identify the triangles, circles and quadrilaters in the picture above. Color the triangles red, the quadrilaters blue and the circles yellow. So triangles are of the three sides. Now quadrilaters means all sides are equal and circle should be yellow. Now here the quadrilateral is, this one is a quadrilateral. Now here in this figure also there are four quadrilaters. Then this is a circle. So quadrilateral should be put in blue color and the circles in the yellow. Again here these are the quadrilaters which are the all sides are equal. So this should be put in blue color. Then the triangle is in red color. This is also quadrilateral. So this will be also in a which color? Blue color. And again triangle is in red color. Now these are the circles. Circles will be again yellow color and triangle will be in red colors. So this is again, this is not a triangle, sorry, quadrilateral, this is a rectangle. Student should make a note, this is a rectangle because opposite sides are equal. So this is a rectangle, but the triangles here are given, so they can put the red color. So this was the picture to identify the different types of geometrical figures. Now the next picture again you will see the same thing, and now the next edges and corner. Now what is edges and corner? Look at this piece of burfi. You can see here the piece of burfi kept in a saucer. Now the quadrilateral has four edges and four corners. Now the burfi is in quadrilateral shape. So there are four edges. This is one side, this is two side, and the other three and four. And the corner is one, two, three, and four. So this is the shape of a burfi which is in quadrilateral. So what is edges? The side of the burfi is called edges. Now observe the surface of the table. You can see here the picture of the table. How many edges does the surface have? Now this is the surface of the table. So how many edges are there? This is one side, this is the second side, this is the third side, and the other on the other side, that is the four edges of the surface of the table. Now how many corners does the surface have? Now the corner is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Corner is also 4. So the surface, 4 edges on the surface and 4 corners on the surface. Now, what is the shape of the surface of the table? Now, you can see the surface of the table, and what is its shape? You can see the shape, the opposite sides are equal, so it will be rectangle. So you can answer here, the shape of the surface of the table is rectangle. Now here we are given an activity. Take a rectangular sheet of paper as shown below. Now you can see here the picture. How many edges and how many corner does a rectangle have? Now they have taken a rectangle sheet of paper and they have asked how many edges and how many corners are there. So the edges are 1, 2, 3 and 4 edges, and corner 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these are the four corners and four edges of the rectangle. Now let us fold the paper in the middle to bring the opposite edges together. So when you fold the paper, you find the opposite sides are equal in length. This too is equal in length, and the what do we see? The longer side falls exactly the opposite. So when you fold the two sides, the longer sides exactly fall opposite to each other, and the shorter side also falls exactly opposite to each other. This make us to know that opposite sides of the rectangle is equal. So children have come to know the quadrilateral and rectangle figures. Now in the next picture you will see the triangles. Now take a look of a handkerchief, and it is a square. Now you will know about the square. You can see the picture of a handkerchief which is in square shape. Now how many edges and corners does a square have? Just like the rectangle, this also have the four edges and corner. Now this is the one side, this is the second side, this is the third side and the fourth side. So four edges and four corners. So when we fold the handkerchief, what we get? We get the shape of a triangle. We shall fold the handkerchief, and it exactly falls opposite to each other. The corner match and so do the edges make them up. All the edges of a square are of equal length. That is what I said. When you fold the square, so what you find, the edges of the square are equal in length, because square is the one which have all sides equal. So when you fold this handkerchief, you find the edges and the of the square equal in length. So this is the third geometrical figure which we have learned, that is the square. The first one was quadrilateral, and then the let's go to the previous picture, rectangle, quadrilateral, and the third picture just now we have learned about the square, Now in this picture you have to use sticks to make the following shapes. Now the children, this is an activity for you. You have to make this following shapes with your sticks: quadrilateral, rectangle, square, and triangle. Now complete the table given below. So this is the figure with opposite sides are equal in length. So name the figure. Now this is the figure which the opposite sides is not equal in length. You will find that the upper line is small and the down line is little bigger, and on the next side also they are joining the two diagonals. So this is the figure of rhombus. You can say the name of the figure is rhombus, and number of edges are as it is the 4 edges, and number of corner is also 4. The next picture is of rectangle. So name of the figure will be rectangle, number of edges is 4 and number of corner also 4. The next figure is again square. So name of the figure is square, number of edges is again 4 and number of corner is also 4. The next figure is triangle. So name of the figure is triangle, number of edges is 3. As you see, there are 3 sides of the triangle, that is the edges, and number of corner is also 3. Now the next is circle. The name of the figure is circle. Now is there edges? There are no edges and no corner for the circle. So here you will keep it blank. So this was the table. Children can complete this table in their notebook. Note that we got a triangle when we fold the handkerchief. Now how many edges does a triangle have? Now we are going to see the picture of the triangle. So when we fold the handkerchief, we get the triangular shape. So how many edges does a triangle have and how many corners? As we said before, the edges, there are 3 edges of the triangle and 3 corners of the triangle. Find this shape in your surroundings. So this triangle shapes you can find it in your surrounding, like here they have given the example by folding an handkerchief. You can also take the paper, craft paper, and make the shape of the triangle. Even in your compass box, there is a triangle shape. Uh, you can use that also for your for knowing the different shapes. So children can find out this triangle shape from their surroundings. Use sticks to make the following shapes. As we have done this question before also, quadrilateral, rectangle, square, and triangle. So this was the lesson about geometrical figures. Children has to complete this table in their notebook. So I finished this lesson for standard third, lesson number 1, geometrical figures. Maths subject, geometrical figures. Thank you for watching.